Persons with disabilities have bemoaned their continued exclusion from government programs, policies and activities, calling for urgent implementation of the National Disability Act to put things right. The submission is coming from the founder of the IREDE Foundation, Child Amputees, who was identified stigma and discrimination as a major problems facing persons living with limb loss and their families. While stakeholders say rehabilitation and reintegration remains a difficult part for victims, they want the government to do more in the area of inclusive education.
I believe that the government has a lot of role to play. One of the key things that we are driving with and engaging with governments on is to ensure inclusive education. The law has already been passed the disability law has been passed, and it's important that we start, thinking and talking of inclusion of persons with disability and implementing the things that we have actually talked about to make this happen. One of the things that I would like to tell parents of children with disabilities is that don't focus alone on the disability of your child, because disability is a thing of the mind. Once you start to focus on the other abilities that your child has, you will be able to live a full life, or the child will be able to live a full life, and that's really very important, and some of the things that we need to focus on.
I'm calling on governments across board to use the agencies on rehabilitation, agencies responsible for reintegration, to ensure that rehabilitation gets a good budget, because this is where social inclusion starts from. That states, the federal government, take measure to budget appropriately for rehabilitation of people with disabilities through providing of assistive devices such as prosthesis to enhance the quality of life of individuals with disabilities across Nigeria.
So I'm enjoining and calling out every single person who is in this category to come out. There are quite a number of things that you do not even know that exist. There are quite a number of things that you need to take advantage of. Come out, take advantage of them, and indeed see that, yes, as much as the government should do more, every single person, individual, corporate organization, as well as even international organizations can continue to change the realities of persons with disabilities.
Or Child Amputees, who further explained the likely cause of congenital deformity.
There are different congenital deformities, and sometimes you don't really know the cause of the congenital deformity. But yes, during pregnancy, when the scan and everything is being done, you can get to know sometimes, if somebody has a congenital deformity. However, in my own case, I did not know, even though I did series of scans, no one showed us, the congenital issue that my daughter had.
Mothers with children with congenital conditions must understand that life doesn't end there. It's very simple for me to say. I'm sure you would say that. But the reality is that I live this reality. I live the reality of a limb loss. And because I live this reality, I'm telling you categorically and head on that you will be fine, and so will your children. So if your child has a congenital condition, please take the child to the hospital and do as